Hello friends, welcome to all, I hope you are well. Today I will show you how to create a buy and sell signal in a 15-minute period, how to create a buy and sell tactic. We will make indicator combination with you today, that is, we will try to create a buy condition by using 3 indicators. Why am I showing you these guys? Think of it this way, in Turkey, investors generally use the indicators, they are always known and limited. That's why they don't use their own strategy. They do not search for foreign sources abroad. How is scalping done abroad? How are men trading abroad? They do not research these, friends. I am showing you strategies by introducing most of these indicators. You may say I have an indicator that I saw in a video of Hermes. Let me take the indicator in the video of Hermes and create my own indicator. I am sharing these videos so that you can create your own strategy, buy and sell tactic, because you add an indicator from me that you see in my video. And for example, if you have an indicator that you use yourself and when you combine these indicators, maybe you will be able to create a buy strategy. That's why I'm sharing these with you friends. I hope it helps. I hope these indicators are useful for you. I would like it to be useful. Now guys, thank you for listening to me. My Telegram address is available in the description of the video. You can come there, you can ask me questions from there, I will try to help you. Now I'm going on to the training video, I'll try to explain it to you as much as possible. First of all, we take our smallest moving average, which we call LSMA from the indicators section. We are changing the input settings for this. We are paying attention to this guys, when we change the input settings of this. We set the extension to 8. But the source we will get is not the closing price, friends. We choose the lowest price, this is how we set it. Let's change the color of this to make it clearer and more understandable. I changed it this way friends, as you can see. Now we will use LSMA for both support and resistance. We will also use it as a buy condition. Let's not forget that. Now friends, another indicator is KDJ. Friends, we will both confirm our buy and sell conditions and watch its move as we enter the trade. I'm giving an example, now the price maybe gave a buy signal and KDJ is giving a sell signal at that time. So we'll pay attention to that there. Here I am using Colin's KDJ. I don't change KDJ's input settings because it works fine. But I just do it like this. I'm going to make the yellow line here black. And guys, I'm going to make it bold. Our other indicator is the trend reduction oscillator. Maybe you've heard it for the first time, maybe you're saying what is this? Trend reduction price oscillator friends. With this oscillator, we will monitor both the direction of the trend, the strength of the trend, and the stance of the trend above the price. Here we turn on the trend reduction oscillator, but of course, let's change its input settings first, guys. Now we open the settings section. I'm changing the input setting to 10, friends. Then I change the 0 here to 0.05. Let's change the line here and even the color of this one, friends. Let's make a more distinct line, let's make it a little thicker, it would be better if we make it a normal line from here. And click OK. That's all we will do as graphic arrangements, friends. Now how are we going to use them? Let's see how we create a buy and sell condition with these. Now, as I said guys, we have drawn our line to 0.05 on this trend reduction oscillator here. We confirm bullish when price goes above this, green line here goes above the black line here. We confirm this as a buy signal. Also, here we use moving average to confirm buy signals when the price goes above the yellow line. We approve it, guys. As I told you here, we also use KDJ to confirm the buy condition or sell condition over the prices. If we find all three of them in the same way, if we find all three at the same time as they create buy signals, we assume that the market will rise there. When we look now, there are actually two price confirmations here. Both OSMA approves as candles close above the moving average. And our KDJ gives approval. The trend reduction oscillator here is working as a resistor here. Price turns from resistance and goes up again, as you can see. Here is what you can try when the price goes above the moving average. As you can see, you can use OSMA for price tracking. So you can use a trailing stop loss order. You can also use it as a stop when you close below it. Likewise, you can stop when KDJ gives a sell signal. There are a lot of options here, it's up to you to increase the options here. Now I'm giving an example. You bought here with a buy condition and the price closed above. By following KDJ in this way, friends, KDJ gives a sell signal here, you can sell here. Already here, the price goes above the trend oscillator. You get approval in all three places from now on, friends. Let me tell you some places that you should pay attention to. I always say that when the distance between the moving average and the price chart is wide, we can predict that a decrease may come there. Now let's go back a little further. There's a break above the moving average. Let me just say this, friends. When the price goes above the moving average, look at the indicators here. Do not look here just because the indicator here gives a buy signal. Now here KDJ gives the buy signal, friends. The price is below the moving average. The trend oscillator is below DPO, not above it. So let's check other indicators on the chart when the candle closes above OSMA, that is, the moving average. Now, when we look at it, there is a candle close above the moving average here, guys. Here, too, it creates a buy condition. When we look, both your two indicators here and the KDJ over there gave a buy signal 2 candles earlier. Likewise, the DPO has taken the form of a return from a resistor here. Because look, guys, as you can see, when DPO returns from resistance, there is a very high probability of a red candle coming after it. Look here, the price leaves one red candle. The DPO is rising here, yes, the green candle also touches the resistance, but it can't go above it, can't break the resistance. Then the price left one red candle, as you can see, and it is returning from the resistance. So you can think of the line we draw on the DPO here as a support or resistance. It's also called a trend following oscillator. Here, when the price reacts in the DPO, it leaves a red candle, but it does not fall below the moving average. It runs there as support and continues above it, as you can see. Let's go back a little further, guys. For example, here, all three of our signals give a buy signal at the same time, there is no lag. Now look at the buy signals of these indicators, not three of them at the same time. Also, look at the three signals here that give a buy signal. Now the price is closing the candle above the moving average and KDJ is giving a buy signal at the same time. At the same time, DPO also gives a buy signal, that is, it breaks the resistance. When the resistance here is broken at one time. Think about it this way, you can think that the volume is increasing, friends, and there is a sudden inflow of money. The price jumps up, you can think of it that way. Now, this is a 15-minute chart. There is a sudden breakdown here. Let's examine the price range here. As you can see, there is a price increase up to 3%. The decision to sell the product here is entirely up to you guys. Where do you sell? What do you do? The decision here is entirely up to you. So on a 15-minute chart, I'm speaking for myself, on a 15-minute chart, I can't make a 3% profit. Because as soon as I catch a 1% candle here, I give a sell order. Because don't forget that, in 15-minute and small period charts, luck and constant opportunity arise for us, friends. Let's not get excited, be cool and take our 1%, 1.5% profit, and then exit the trade. Because think about it this way, you get excited and you get caught in that candle. You think this candle has dropped 1.5%, 2% loss, friends. You say that I will sell after that candle, while Bitcoin falls, you cannot sell it and you will have it. While you can take 1% profit this time, you can get stuck in 3% profit and exit with 3% loss this time. Let's pay attention to these. Again, let's go back a little more in our graph, friends. When we look at it, we see that the price is rising above the moving average here too. See how the price goes up. Likewise, our three conditions confirm us here. DPO approves, KDJ approves, and our moving average, which we call SMA, approves us. Let me say this again. Maybe you have a better indicator than the ones here, friends. You may say that I saw one indicator in Hermes' video. Let me take the indicator from that video and combine it with my own indicator. Let me make myself a strategy. You know what I want for you, so get as much information as you can from my videos. I mean, get the DPO from here, guys, get the trend oscillator. Add this to yourself and confirm them with the indicator you use. And make sure you really succeed, you will. Because I am giving an example in fixed things, if you move forward with MACD and RSI and stochastic all the time, you will get stuck in a certain place, friends. Because not all price charts are the same, not all charts go this way. Maybe cryptocurrencies are moving close to each other because it's based on Bitcoin. Graphics are generally the same in cryptocurrencies, but in the Forex market, for example, not all graphs of stocks are the same in Istanbul Stock Exchange, that is, BIST 100. That's why you need to constantly strategize. That's why I'm telling you these things. Don't depend on a single oscillator, on a fixed indicator. Look as broadly as possible. The training video I told today was a buy and sell condition in a 15-minute period, friends. I showed you 3 to 4 examples as much as possible. I hope this video will be useful for you guys. I hope it changes your perspective. I mean, I hope you get an indicator of me here, you can strategize yourself. I hope you will be more successful. That is what I hope, friends. Don't take unnecessary actions. Be as cool as possible. And don't panic and follow the stop rules as much as possible. When the price drops below the moving medium, it closes. Get out of the transaction. Maybe price closes here where the price goes up again. It doesn't matter if the price goes up, you always think about this. What if the price does not go up, the price has dropped here, what will I do? Follow the discipline of the indicators. If it gives sell signal, let's sell. If it gives buy signal, then buy. But let's buy and sell correctly and wisely. Let's pay attention to these guys. This is what I want to tell you guys. I hope I could explain. I hope you understood. See you in the next video tutorial, guys.